Like right here.
Oh.
What did it taste like?
Saltiness, actually.
I'm so glad I called
This is why you should go to Patreon.
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? We are back after a we went on last weekend. We had a lot of shit happen, but we're back again. Cotton's Prime isn't on this weekend. He's got he had some sickness in his family, so we rescheduled him next weekend. But he is coming on. He's excited about coming on, and I can't wait to have him on because the guys, I love their fucking show. But yeah, today marks. Somehow we got it here, but today marks the 3-year anniversary that the Geek Room channel actually fucking started, and I think we had our first show like a couple of days ago, but a couple of days, and I can't remember the exact fucking date, but
It was today.
Oh, it was today.
Yeah, I went back and looked at our first video. It was October 20th, 2016.
Oh,
yeah, so it's a legitimate anniversary.
Ah, sweet.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So we've been going on 3 years. Had like a shit ton of guests, a shit ton of fucking changes. Which we got one more change. We'll go on about that in a minute. And first show that we had, which was the Geek Room podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, roundabout.
Actually, was that it? See, that was a couple of months later. That's when after we started Let's Riff YouTube.
Yeah. Fresh.
Yeah, we started the Geeky podcast. Yeah, on that day, and then I think by our December episode when we started adding in videos, and our shows were like almost 3 to 4 fucking hours long. One of our good friends who runs the channel, I think he still does. I'm just haven't seen him upload in a while. He was like, "Yeah, so the guest was cool. She looked really like uncomfortable sitting there on her bed for 4 hours, and so you might want to cut it down." That's when we split the show into 2 different ones, and Let's Riff YouTube was had basically born. So I think that started in like sometime in January.
And the undisputed winner of what show format would we use going forward. Like, yeah. Like, it kind of kicked the shit out of the other stuff we were doing.
It did. Like every time we tried else, like it'd be hard to like for it to gain steam because fucking Let's just kind of take over. So because I think we tried many different things and we were like,
why wouldn't it though? You know, I mean, like when you want to be entertained, you're gonna go check out the absolute worst things that happened during the week, right? That's entertainment. Yeah. Well, like we must attract like a bunch of fucking like nihilists and whatnot, considering this, like, you know, you can go find your weekly news, but you're only gonna find like the worst shit to happen that week here.
Yeah. So it's just Yeah. But awesome 3 years though, because we're almost at 3K subs. Funny enough, us not uploading for almost about 2 weeks actually fucking helped. So I think we are, for once, it actually fucking helped. I think we are at 2,985.
We gotta pump those numbers up.
Yeah, so
If you're watching this, yeah, I mean, if you're watching this
15
right
of
now
you
and
asked
you
for it.
haven't, yeah, anyone hasn't subscribed, go ahead and fucking do that. That would be amazing. And I'm gonna tell you, you're probably gonna want to, because in addition to this being the 3-year show, we did promote one other thing about this show. And that person wasn't here for that discussion. I'm pretty sure he's seen it,
So it doesn't
but
count. No, I haven't.
so
I don't watch the show when I'm not on it. Fuck
it's
that.
it's Judgment Day, Billy. It's time for you to atone for your
I got the
sins.
TLDR from Frank.
Yeah. So it seems to me like at some point in time during this stream, we're gonna see the Billy booty bounce. Everybody, it's gonna happen.
Is that what's making you a salty boy today, buddy?
Do it for 3 years.
Maybe a little bit about it. I've only been on the show for less than a year.
Which is why you need to do it. Mark,
I'm pretty sure the show started less than a year ago. Like I'm like 80% sure.
No, Billy. I'm pretty sure the show starts tonight when you whip that voluptuous Puerto Rican booty out and start making those.
It is one of those. It is one of those two things.
Yeah, I did hear about Bill Bobo, and that's actually really sad news, Reese. It fucking sucks. But yeah, Billy's going to dance to Turn Down for What? That's what we're going to play. So.
Wait,
is that what we're going to play? Okay.
What happened to Bill Ludlow? I didn't hear anything.
He has cancer, and he does not sure how long he has.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He was a pretty decent guy,
Yeah.
from what I recall.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So our thoughts are with
Condolences go out to the family, all the other good stuff.
Yeah.
So.
They're thinking about starting like a GoFundMe for like maybe a scholarship or something like that. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah,
That'd be
but that
pretty
happens. We'll promote it out. So sorry to throw your
Yeah.
cat in.
But yeah. As always, guys, I guess before we get started, Super Chats and Streamlabs, I'm presuming, are open. So if you want to throw cash at us, Billy is going to show his ass. That's typically what strippers like to have happen.
All right.
So
Yeah, don't throw change. Don't throw change. They don't like that.
Don't make it hail.
yeah.
Don't
make it
use
happen.
the credit cards to swipe in the ass cheeks. They don't like that either.
Yeah.
So
It's chip red anyway. You got to stick it in. That's like anymore.
That is like the next generation of like automation with strippers, is it not? To insert the chip reading card right inside their butt cheeks. But you know they're gonna scam you. They're gonna clench real hard and take the chip right off of it and keep it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we broke Billy at that point.
That's not how the chips work either.
Oh, yeah,
Chipper ass fucking credit card fraud.
No, that's not.
The chips can fall off. Yeah, they're just glued in with like an adhesive.
I know that's not how it fucking works.
It's gonna work.
It's not.
Oh shit!
Just you wait and
so
see.
It's not how it works.
What, Billy? What are you saying? Is that's not how it works? What are you saying? Explain to me.
That's
Not
not
how
how the
fighting
chips
works.
work.
Yeah.
What about it? Go ahead and explain it, Billy. I'm calling you out on
If
this
you
one. What
if
about
you
it?
grab it out of the thing, it still won't read. It's reading two different things. It's reading the chip and it's reading the swiper at the same time. That's how it's analyzing it. Like when you're putting it in, it's not just getting that; it's also getting the magnet strip at the same time.
So, like the people who were taking the chips off cards and putting it on other cards and successfully managing to steal people's money, how exactly were they doing that?
They're getting that, and they're also doing a scan of the ID thing at the same time.
Hey. Get down.
You have to do both. You can't do one without the other.
That may be the case now, but that wasn't the case at least 2 years ago when that happened. Maybe they've made upgrades because of that.
Possible, because 2 years ago I really didn't do much research into it because my mom wasn't insane. No, she's
What the fuck
insane.
did you do to her over the last 2 years, Billy?
Dude, she's one of those people that has to pay cash for everything because ISIS is gonna steal her shit. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it wasn't. She's just normally crazy.
So we
And
should
she doesn't
like.
watch
We
this
should...
podcast, so or I hope she doesn't.
All right, so we do have a shameful to spray today, and after shameful to spray, we're going to go. After geeking out, we got in kind of a newer segment that we're working on. I don't have an intro for it yet. It's called fuck. What did I want to call it? I shot it out to everyone this morning, and everybody liked it. Unpopular opinion. That's what it is. Apparently, I have like really bad taste in movies and shit. So even my wife says I do. So I figured I'd just throw myself on her bus and let you know what I like, and everyone can shit on me, and we can discuss on why it's good or not. So
I'm just
I like
excited
some
about
bad
thinking
movies
about you.
I would say that in the past, we've had some contentious movie opinions on the show. Well, one would seem to recall Angels in the Outfield, maybe. But yeah, I'm down for it.
I actually never said I liked Angels in the Outfield. I was just fucking with you.
Did you guys hear the back pedal? I actually heard it. Crazy.
All right, let's get into shameful to spray.
You have dishonored your family. Shameful display.
Oh, fuck you, Raiders.
All right, so this is from one of our episodes on, I think it was Patriot Nurse. Keep peace. Your foul language puts you all in a very bad light, FYI. And I liked it, and I loved it. So
suck a dick.
Thanks, cunt.
So language hurts people these days? Is that what's going on?
Yeah. I have gotten the same exact comment 1,002 times on my channel. And yeah, I usually respond generally the same way you did here. With as much cursing as humanly fucking imaginable.
I did. I cursed as much as I could and made it so it sounds good. But apparently you can't say fuck, hell, shit, damn, douche canoe.
I'm pretty good at saying the word fuck.
Okay. Here's my issue with this. Like, we're talking about someone spreading false information that could potentially harm other human beings who believe their bullshit. And your contention with the video is not that, oh yeah, this bitch is a detriment to fucking society. No, it's the fact that we let a few F-bombs slide by. That's your issue. That's, oh wow.
That sounds
amazing.
like my mom, man. That sounds like my mom. I actually got mad enough to cuss at my mom once. And she took offense to me cussing. She wasn't mad that I got upset. Like,
My mom's concerned if I don't swear.
Yeah, I think my mom
Yeah.
took that
She's
point
like,
now.
the cops have a wire on you? Like, what?
Well, gee, Willikers' mom, you just made me so gosh darn upset. That's what you should have said, bull. Everything would have been cool.
Yeah.
Focus
The
on
only
your
word my mom has an
feelings.
issue with is cunt.
Oh, same thing with my dad.
She hates that word, but I was just like, well, if you weren't such a cunt, I wouldn't keep calling you that.
Ricky Gervais line.
Yeah.
Quite, stop being such a cunt then. Would you get out of the bag?
Yeah. So, fuck you, keep peace, and we will keep cussing. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and head straight into Salty Boy this week because I think Bran's got a very good Salty Boy. So let's just go ahead and just do this.
Finally.
Salty bitch.
For 3 years now, I have known that something was going to take place on this show that was going to change the very fiber of not just this show, not just this channel, but YouTube as an entity. All right. Now, granted, I didn't even know Billy whenever we first started this show. I didn't know him. I had no idea who he was. Had never heard of him. I had. It wasn't until maybe a little over a year ago that I stumbled onto his channel where he was very nervously making his channel intro, repeating himself and stepping on his own words. And I was like, you know what?
Touchdown.
That's not the guy that I was thinking would be doing this. But I'm also not a prophet. I could not have known what was going to happen. But like I said, going back, I knew one day something was going to happen big, and I knew I didn't have it within myself. And I talked to Frank about this, and he said he didn't have it within him either. So it wasn't until Billy joined the show that after a while, it dawned on me, this is the guy that is going to take the Geek Room from here all the way up to here, to the top of the YouTube charts, if there is a thing. And I knew Billy was not going to be doing that with his intellect. I knew Billy was not going to be doing that with his use of comedy. I knew Billy was going to be doing that one way and one way only. And that is that he was going to remove, hey, shut the fuck up, bitch. That he was going to remove one cheek. He was going to remove the other cheek. He was going to put them right here in front of his webcam. And he was going to make those cheeks clap like no other Puerto Rican cheeks in the history of Puerto Rican cheeks have clapped
I don't
before.
think I have any of that talent.
Knew
there's a lot of
that he was
going to
do this.
Puerto Rican asses.
All right. Here's the part.
Dusting of Puerto Rican.
Here's the part where the saltiness comes into play. This first came into my genius goddamn brain about 4 months ago.
That was in your brain. That was sassy.
All right.
You lying ass motherfucker. Roll
Does
the tape.
Does anyone else in the room here see a video playing that requires someone to say next topic? Because if that's the case, I'd say go feel free and just say that, Billy. Put in your hard work.
I didn't come up with my segment. That wasn't my idea. And you enjoy
Billy, like I said,
those videos for that.
Like I said, I knew it wasn't going to be your intellect that got us here. We've already established this.
Oh, you
right?
lying motherfucker.
But we're talking about what is going to establish this show. And this is where I begin to get salty. For the last 4 months, Billy has teased us with his big bouncing booty. He has set goals that he knows are going to come at a time when his ass is nowhere near as perky as it is at this moment in time. It's going to be very saggy by the time we hit 100K subs. I'm just saying, Billy, if you want 100K subs, saggy, this is the way to do it. This is the way we do it. All right?
No,
this is how
awesome.
we get
there.
there.
The back of my head.
So, with that said, your cheeks are that big, they're going to hit you in the back of the head when you start twerking. You guys heard that, right? This is why I want to see
saggy.
This is the way we clap our cheeks.
Billy, this is all I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. For the last 4 months, you have denied us all. You have teased us all. And I think that tonight is the night. If you do this, Billy, since you like to hate on me and talk over my segment, I'll never do another salty boy ever again, because I'll never have another reason in life to be salty once I've seen those ass cheeks clap.
I actually like the salty boy thing, so
Billy, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Okay. I'll start doing next topic. It's cool.
No, I don't like
switch up. Whatever you want to do, Billy. It's your show at that point, man. You're the star at that point. And I'm willing to give whatever I have is a stake in this over to you. Do the right thing, Billy. Because if you don't, then unfortunately we're gonna have to, as we said, hashtag impeach Billy. And that would also make me a salty boy.
I'm gonna be.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of pullout. Don't you worry about that. But
I'm
anyway,
gonna be fucking Clinton over here.
That's about it.
You impeached me, but I'm still standing here. What's up?
All right, so I got a video that we got to play. Can we do a full screen, or can we do we do it in this?
I got it set up to do either. Which do you prefer?
Let's do full screen, because this video that I got is only greatness, and you can only enjoy it in full screen.
3, 2, 1.
Synje is the goddamn man. Hey Google, play the worst song ever on Spotify.
Sure, the worst song ever by Brainary, playing on Spotify.
I'm fucking
I
dead.
haven't seen it until just now. Synje, I fucking love you.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Bring it in. Bring it the fuck in. Look at this. Dude, bring up fucking Social Blade. Watch us hit the goddamn glass ceiling.
Why you gotta do this to me when I'm like all kinds of fucked up on cold medication? I just
No, yeah, he's the fucking man.
She's got like a bad.
Yeah, I was supposed to
trip
be
going
out
on.
last week, so I filmed it.
right.
Oh my god, I gotta give a special thank you to fucking Synje for that shit.
Yeah, I take
how
the
did you-
nighttime shit. I take the nighttime shit to have a good time, and this is what I agreed to.
Synje, how did you stifle your boner long enough to edit that video? That's my question. How many did you
I
have
guess-
to rub out before it
I
became
didn't
normal?
I didn't quite have the in-frame version ready. I mean, look how it ended up.
Oh shit. Yeah, let's watch it again.
It's all
I'm pretty sure we watched it again. That's how we get in trouble with the ass.
You can just fast forward past this part. The good shit's at the end.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. My shorts
That
just
was-
became boxer briefs. Oh man. Well, I mean, that's. Hey, Billy, you'll appreciate the word. This show has officially reached its apex.
That means we can stop. We can all go home now. We'll never surpass this.
Pack it up.
All downhill from here.
It's missing a shanty torque. We're not ready for that one yet.
No one's ready. Even Rev's not
I
ready
did.
for that.
I did pull a video today about how much men enjoy her ass. I don't know if we have it for the playlist or not, but if
think we got
they
it from
want it
that
that
one.
much, that works.
Oh no. I heard a lot from Grampy Lobster's fucking stream he did last night, and
Oh no.
Boners
Oh.
for Billy.
I did get to pull it, but it was just Oh no. It was bad.
Oh
I
man.
forgot.
I'm in a good place right now.
You're welcome.
Whose nets are kicking out? I can't remember.
Billy's ass just threw us all off.
It did.
Man.
I'm not okay.
Let's go ahead with the news. We got one news story.
We've got some incredible new video of a hero coach disarming a student with a shotgun. Marcy Gonzalez is in Los Angeles with more about how this all played out. Marcy, good morning.
Good morning. And you talked to that coach shortly after that close call at Park Rose High School. But now we're seeing not only the courage in his reaction, but his compassion.
This morning, new video shows the tense moments a Portland high school football coach disarmed a student roaming the campus with a loaded shotgun. The powerful surveillance footage obtained by ABC station K2 shows Coach Keenan Lowe first tossing the gun's clip into the hallway, then walking out of the classroom, one hand on the gun, the other on the student. Lowe handing that shotgun off and hugging the 18-year-old. You see Lowe talking with Angel Granados Diaz as he slowly backs them away.
So this man just walks up to the guy and just talks him into just disarming him. Like that's what you do. That's pretty cool. It's been a slow news week, so I thought we'd do something.
Is this
so
what
good.
they mean when they say de-escalate? I think so.
I believe it is. And I mean, granted, it can't always turn out like this. But if it can, it's always good to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something that's not taught.
Yeah, he probably saved a lot of kids' lives. The kid who was going to do it, his life as well. I mean, it's very rare you see stuff like this, but it's nice to see.
So it was pretty cool. So
You're still going to prison, but you know, you didn't kill
Yeah,
him.
you're still going to jail. But
yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You might get less time now, so
it would be great to see him go somewhere to maybe help his mental illness that he has, instead of going to a place that's going to probably turn him into some like gang member or something, because our prison system is anything but reforming a person. But at least all those kids didn't die.
Yeah. So I think all the kids came out. I don't think it was any shot fired either. So
yeah, that coach has a lot more balls than I do, man. Like I know the nice size hole a fucking shotgun could put at somebody up close. So
yeah,
goddamn.
Yeah, he's got big balls, no doubt.
Oh yeah,
and he's got the biggest balls of them all.
Jeez.
So yeah, nobody was hurt. Not even the shooter, not even the coach. Just a hug at the end to make you feel a little warm inside.
Yeah, like if you keep watching it though, like there's a part where like the kid's freaking out, and the coach is trying to keep him calm, and the coach is like forcing the hug on him, and I kept thinking, I was like, oh man, the coach is gonna get me too'd after this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know. I think not active shooter because nobody got shot. Fucking somebody wandering around on a school campus with a shotgun might take precedent over those don't touch the kids teacher.
You would hope,
laws.
right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, let's be honest, he's holding the kid at bay too, just making sure he doesn't do anything else crazy.
Don't make any fast movements.
Yeah, and
Looking at
he's
the
definitely
cam,
not allowed to go free. Like, you want to talk to him?
Brought a loaded shotgun onto the school grounds. You get fined for fucking smoking on school grounds. Like bringing a gun on there. Nope. You're going in the paddy wagon, friendo.
Yeah.
No, the show and tell does not cover this. Stop it.
See you.
Yeah, right? The kid's getting fucking expelled for bringing in, like, knives for show and tell. And that's just knives for show and tell.
I'm pretty sure you're expelled at the very least at that point.
Yeah, and I'm
I'm
still waiting to hear from the...
suspension.
I'm still waiting to hear from the idiots that always say, what stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. Apparently, it's just a hug. So,
Really, it's a hug.
you guys can't use that bullshit this time.
Marianne Williamson was right. Love is what's going to defeat this, you know? She was right. I told all you guys. And to the person who got triggered in the comments.
Drop out too.
Well, the person who got triggered in the comments about me making crystal jokes, fuck off. Seriously.
Wait, did someone get triggered by you saying crystals are stupid?
Well, no, they were mad at me for saying that Marianne Williamson's gone, and now I don't get to hear her talk about crystals. And they're like, she never said anything about crystals. And I'm like, it's a fucking joke, dude. Like it's a meme. Like, just let it be.
I was confused. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, man, I heard a Marianne Williamson supporter's butt. It's crazy. Like, I didn't think those existed.
You found
considering her polling numbers. Yeah,
was it Marianne Williamson? Was it her?
Yeah, it was probably on a sock or something. Like, fuck this guy. I didn't say anything about crystals.
I was polling at 0.2%. There's 7 people that like me.
0.02.
Ah, shit. All right, so hey, Pitmon, what's up? So let's go ahead and head into Geeking Out. That's the only news I had today. We'll go ahead and head into Geeking Out. So. Pepito, what I'm going to do for you, Pepito, is just have a show and just play a random intros from just a whole episode, just a random intros just for you. So,
speaking of intros, I meant to tell you guys. Speaking of intros, I searched for our channel because it wasn't showing up in our subscriptions, and I found there's another channel out there that is doing nothing but uploading our intros. And the channel is called Billy Booty Bounce.
Is it really?
No shit.
Dead serious.
All right, hold on.
Outstanding.
Billy Booty Bounce. I gotta check this out. Hold on.
It's got like a picture. It's someone who knows the show. It's got a picture of Robbie as like the icon.
You couldn't have used a picture of me?
Where is it at?
Wherever you are. I hate you.
All the content is just like our intros. That's all it is.
So it's
and a new
called
video
Billy
coming
Booty
up.
Bounce, right?
Yes.
What's that? Yeah.
And there's a fat guy in a sandal.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the show to a screeching halt, but it just kind of reminded me of that.
It is. All right, I'm subscribing to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to let me look this up, Billy.
Holy shit, they have Jesus Christ.
They have like
every fucking intro we used to have.
Yeah.
There it is.
Holy shit, I don't know who this is.
Fucking subscribe.
I'm actually gonna post it in there. Go give it a subscribe because these have been like some of these are fucking
No,
old.
don't subscribe until he changes the picture and it's of me.
Well, see, like whoever it is, they've been watching the show for a while because they get the Robbie reference with the icon, and they've got like intros up that are from year one.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that year sucked.
It's from that
I agree
particular one,
now.
the first intro there was uploaded a week ago. So whoever made it fairly recently.
It was joined.
Yeah, I think everything is.
I got a personal favorite that I pulled from that channel that we can play. It's not like you can get a copyright strike for it.
True.
It's ours.
I'm gonna copyright us.
Yeah. Claimed by the Geek Room.
How much of a
Give
dick would
us
that
your
be?
2 cents.
Right now.
All right, which one?
Oh God, which one
one
are we watching? Is it like some old cringe?
That's the. All right, so this was made by Chop Chan.
Yeah, that music though. Oh my God.
This is perfect for the fucking cough syrup trip.
Dude.
That's a great line to drop it.
This is when I started watching the show, basically.
I always need to try to break anything.
Billy, now do you still think that that's the worst intro ever, song-wise?
Yes. Still.
Oh man, a little trip down memory lane. So anyway, Jay and Silent Bob.
They're alive.
forgot about that.
Other people.
And by the way, Jason Mewes has been sober long enough to receive a Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
Congrats, man.
Like, so yeah, so Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes are finally getting their star on Hollywood Walk of Fame. I think it should have been way sooner, but I guess it's because, I don't think it has anything to do with it.
Are they gonna use Donald Trump's spot for their star? That would be fucking fantastic. Because they refuse to rebuild Donald Trump's star again because it's been vandalized so many times.
Because it's costing too much money at this point.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he didn't receive a star like most people do, where they're like, we're gonna give you a star. Donald Trump paid for his, so that doesn't count.
All right.
I'm trying to see if they say where it's at. I don't think so.
It's like paying for a trophy when all the other teams won the fucking game.
Yeah, he's got to participate.
Consolation. Yeah.
But yeah, so the new movie Jay and Silent Bob reboot, which I'm excited for. I think it's already started. But yeah, so they finally get a star, which I'm excited about. Guys have been my favorite. Oh shit!
You break it up, Frankie.
Yeah, I just realized that. I'm sitting there just talking. I'm not even paying attention to this screen. And then, yeah. Am I still bad?
I don't know. You're not talking.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me now?
You broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That was weird.
That was weird.
That was really weird. I thought it was my internet for a second because my internet does that. And I was like, no way.
Yeah. Huh. I had to look back on it. No, I'm sitting there just fucking talking and I didn't realize no one could fucking hear me. So, but yeah, so they finally get it. I'm not repeating everything. They're my favorite. They finally fucking get a star they should have gotten a long time ago. I hope they take Donald Trump's spot because I think it'd be funny. So yeah. We'll go
they
on
look so different now. It's so crazy.
He's vegan now. Like he lost a whole bunch of weight on Weight Watchers, then went vegan, and he is like skinny as hell.
Yeah, he was on Rogan's show explaining how he had to go vegan because of the heart attack he had. Something to do with his diet. He had to cut out a bunch of shit.
That'll make you do it. Here's a near-death experience, unless you change your dietary.
Jason Mewes looks that way because of years of Oxycontin use. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll do it to you.
That's why he looks like everybody's trailer park like uncle.
He's actually becoming Jay.
Yeah.
In real time.
Yeah, I think on their, it was like what was it called? It's the one podcast that they have where it's just Kevin Smith and Jason, and they went to the backstory of it. And he did a lot of shit, like a lot of fucking drugs. So yeah. I think he used to he would hide in Kevin Smith's bathroom and just fucking just do drugs off the toilet seat, and Kevin Smith would just get pissed. Oh, Jane Silent Bob Gets Old. Yes, thank you. I knew you would know, Mel. So I knew you would know. I hadn't watched that in a while. I don't think they have updated it. So, but
yeah, that bathroom story doesn't surprise me because Jason Mewes was like close to being Steve-O on the fucking MTV documentary thing. He was one step away from fucking mountains of pills and fucking canisters all over the fucking place.
Oh, both of them seem to be doing a lot better, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mel, if you know which one, if you can remember which one that you were on, let me know because I want to hear that one. You got definitely listen to Jane Silent Bob Get Old plus with Scientist Mel shit. So.
Oh. Neat.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous of her.
Yeah, I'll hunt that one down.
Dude, the longer I look here, it looks like Kevin Smith's face like superimposed on another body here. It looks like his like facial hair is like the line here that was put onto a different body.
Right.
It's like pointy. Like
Yeah.
Like they cut his head off and put it on somebody else's body from like just.
That's how he lost all the weight.
But that expression, it's like the one from iRobot, that thing.
Yeah.
Face. It's just like it's not real face, it's just kind of.
This is the same people who did the CGI for Cats. They did the new Jay and Silent Bob movie.
They also did Sonic.
The leak looks the leak of the remaster looks pretty decent.
Of
I don't know
Sonic?
if it's real. Yeah, I don't know if it's legit, but it looks good. It looks kind of like oh, it was the teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
The new one
If no
kind of
one
looks
got fired, that's bullshit.
No shit. Seriously. I'd say the new one looks more like Sonic does on like later Xbox releases now. So he looks a lot better. If that's the real one.
I swear, if it's just a fan recreation, I'm like, how come they can do better with the budget of a turkey sandwich? Like,
There you go.
You guys have millions to hire that guy.
We blew our fucking load on Jim Carrey, and now we can't afford proper CGI. Sweet.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Used to be funny.
I had my earbud in when I went into the other room to take more cold meds, but oh my god, those Sonic the Hedgehog teeth. They were the one. I was sitting in my room watching the first trailer, and my roommate heard me scream from the other room and came in.
The fuck is that?
I was like, and he literally walked in and was like, yeah, I was like, what the fuck, human teeth? The hedgehog has human.
Menu item, fucked up Sonic.
Yeah, just fucked up Sonic.
Blowjobs are coming.
Oh, yeah, blowjobs coming.
Blowjobs.
In a second.
Yeah. There it is.
Thank you, Drag. Drag donated $2 for Tatted therapy.
I'm gonna need more than $2.
I appreciate that.
Goddamn VA.
Are we offline? No, we're not offline.
No, we're back.
Yeah.
We
so I think
good?
we had a little hiccup. It should be good, yeah. So yeah, we'll go on to the next one. So Warner Brothers released statement insisting Joker does not hold the character up as a hero. Yeah.
I haven't seen it, and I still can't believe people are still complaining about it.
I've seen it. It's a great movie.
I haven't.
It's really good.
I haven't seen it, but the way it was explained
Was
to me
the
is
Joker
that
a
it's
hero in it?
No.
It's a tale of a mentally ill person who is mistreated for most of the movie, and then bad things happen. That's how it was explained to me.
And blatantly puts out there that he is mentally unwell and is ignored.
Mm-hmm.
This is the story of someone who leads a unfortunate life, has a lot of issues, tries to get help, is refused help, and eventually does what happens in these scenarios. This is a mirror of a lot of society, and people are afraid to look into the mirror. And if they did, they would understand the situation better. And they just refuse to. And it's the same shit like that one person that came on the channel and was more upset about us using curse words than what Patriot Nurse, the bullshit she was throwing out there. It's the same shit. You don't want to face the real issue, so you make up shit to be upset about. Is basically what's going on here because you don't understand entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
I think what it is that a lot of people really, for some reason, liked Jared Leto's Joker, so they're trying to shit on this one.
Oh, fuck that.
Why does anybody like
don't know.
Jared Leto's Joker? It just
That's
looks like a friend of mine that I knew.
Writing this shit.
Okay, so I knew a guy who we used to go to raves with, who was so obsessed with the character of the Joker that he essentially modified a whole bunch of like how he dressed and the way he did his hair. He dyed his hair green and he basically like, you couldn't call him by his real name. He wouldn't answer his real name. You had to call him Joker. He was a character. And I just imagined Jared Leto's Joker as that guy that I used to know, but with a SoundCloud account.
Fair enough.
I think that guy you used to know should seek therapy.
He used to do a lot of meth.
Oh,
Isn't
so stop doing that.
Yeah.
isn't Jared
He might
Leto like
legitimately
a
be the Joker.
shit? Isn't Jared Leto like a quasi cult leader now?
Is he?
Like I saw some
Right.
videos of some retreat he's hosting where he comes out dressed in like white long garb and like commands everyone to lay down on the ground and they're all giggly and shit. And I'm like, he's about to fuck them.
He's running a retreat of how to be a moderately okay actor and a moderately
God.
okay musician at the same time.
He's trying to look like Jesus.
I told you.
Just
found
be
it.
decent.
Trying to look
Yeah.
like
Did he?
Jesus.
Oh yeah, it's something else.
He prefers Jesus.
Does he steal hubcaps from cars? Sorry.
Oh Jesus, can I borrow your crowbar?
There you go.
Pry these goddamn nails out, they're beginning to hurt. Crucified. And all I got was this
lousy t-shirt.
That's right. Fuck yeah. I like it when a plan comes together.
Well, because I made one reference. Here we go. There's the article.
Yeah, it's good shit though.
Damn. Yeah.
Everyone
so
who
yeah,
plays the Joker loses their minds.
This is insane.
Just waiting for Joaquin Phoenix. So yeah, basically it just kind of goes in like they're afraid that people are going to see him as a hero, and afraid about it because of the mass shootings that happened before. And people are like calling Warner Brothers, donate profits to charities that aid victims of gun violence. Just it's like, look, we're not holding him up as a hero. We're trying to show like like what Bran said. So it's just
it's a backstory to the Joker. This is how a villain became a villain. That I mean, like that's the thing, isn't it? Is it that Joker is a villain?
It sounds to me to be the story of how somebody like it's very similar to the stories of people who go to do shootings and stuff, just mentally ill people or people with troubled pasts or problems that just they ask for help, they cry for help in the more subtle ways sometimes, and nobody ever gives it to them or they refuse, and they end up doing bad stuff.
And I mean, like as a horror fan, I look at stuff like, okay, there are plenty of antagonists that have sympathetic origin. Like you look at Jason Voorhees, who was basically a mentally handicapped child who drowned.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens sometimes. You can sympathize with someone's origins, but not necessarily sympathize with their reaction.
Right.
Yep.
There you go. And like if they reference the Dark Knight premiere, I think it was shooting. I imagine that kid was probably a lot like the person I knew, who was very obsessed with the character and wanted to live as the character and all of that kind of thing. Only the difference between the two of them is one of them decided to go shoot up a movie theater and the other one decided to go do math about it.
Yeah.
Was it the Dark Knight or was it the one after it? I thought it was the one after it, like he shot up the Bane one.
Was it the Dark Knight Rises? I think you're right.
Might have been Rises. It was one of them. But it was definitely that
I didn't see the Bane one.
But even so, I have to stick to my my guns here, that even if they mirror what they do after the Joker, once again, movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
I said something to expand on that, to some sort of effect on Facebook of the same people who are like, the Joker movie is going to have somebody emanate that and do a mass shooting, are the same fucking news organizations that tout out video games don't cause violence every time the right comes out and says they do. The same exact news organizations that say video games don't cause violence, but movies apparently do. Just in case you had any illusions of journalistic integrity still being a thing.
Yeah, they just pick a side. It flips every couple of years. Like then they're like, oh no, movies cause violence, and then the other side went, oh okay, we got it. We have to switch to the video games.
Yeah.
We'll switch.
Well, music's got to come back around sooner or later anyway, because the days of like heavy metal making people blow their fucking brains out, where's that at? We haven't seen that since the Tipper Gore days. This has to come back.
Heavy metal suicides and gangster rap gang violence.
Yeah. Bring it back.
Heavy metal suicides. Judas Priest trial. Like, why would I try to kill my own fans? It's stupid.
Yeah.
Judas Priest. Listening to Judas Priest just made me want to wear a lot of leather. That's about it. That's all it ever made me want to do.
We're already in like we have a certain niche or whatever, so let's kill our fan base.
Yeah, right.
Good shit. Smart fucking marketing.
Fuck yeah, that's
I think the reason we don't see it anymore is because all the SoundCloud rappers generally like kill themselves on like cough
each other
or something.
Oh my god!
Or just rat on each other.
Eat too many flaming hot Cheetos and have to go to the ER.
That's what I was gonna say. Oh shit.
Or it's just a cocktail of fucking NyQuil and Xanax.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Got some lean.
Fucking
is that what lean is?
I'm pretty sure that's
it's
what
like
it is.
It's like liquefied fucking all kinds of crazy medications. Some Sprite.
Oh, and so it's basically like when you went to McDonald's and then you put every soda in your fucking cup, but then you trust that same kid to mix chemicals.
Interestingly enough, they're both called suicides. Just so you know.
Cough syrup, soda, hard candy, alcohol.
And if you suicide at the Dairy Queen, they'll cut you up and serve you as burgers.
They'll turn your drink upside down first, so you only get the bottom half.
Dairy Queen. So,
the only difference between lean and scissor, which was a thing that I watched people do in horror.
Yeah. This is like mid 2000s stuff here.
Yeah, the difference between lean and scissor is lean is instead of alcohol like they did with scissor, it's fucking like Xanax and shit. It's called lean because like eventually all the drugs hit you at once and you can't stand upright anymore.
I like a substance that tells me exactly how I'm gonna react.
Yeah.
You're gonna lean.
Damn.
Yeah. You will lean with it, but you will not rock with it.
Nope.
The option to suck a cock with it is on you.
If you want more of it, probably.
Yeah.
All right, so
it ain't free.
So again, I don't have an intro for it yet, but I guess we're gonna go ahead and start this week for the new segment of God, fuck, I keep forgetting it. Anyway,
unpopular opinion. Frank's got an unpopular opinion. There it is.
Is that objectively subjective?
Fuck you. Did you actually tell me about this segment at all? Did you tell me this segment existed?
I don't have an intro. So
I have a feeling that no, it was not mentioned.
God damn it, Billy.
So where is it?
It's no one's birthday. We're fine.
Just put him big on the screen is what he's.
Yeah.
He has big on the screen. This is basically me saying something and then us all going all talking about it. So. Because apparently I'm the only one that thought maybe the new new Child's Play movie was sort of okay and was actually pretty entertaining. And I listened to
Bran as a
video about it. Yeah, I'm gonna piss off a lot of horror fans. So
yeah, go ahead and do this.
Wait, is it already out?
It came out like
I
June.
haven't seen it. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so if you haven't seen it yet, you're going to hear spoilers. Again,
oh God, no.
I like really bad movies. Apparently, I
oh
like
wow,
Tusk and everybody
is it a remake of Chucky? Is it a remake of Child's Play?
Yes, it is a complete and
Does it
total
have
remake.
essentially the same story?
It's a little bit different.
A little bit different? Alright, well in that case, oh fuck it. Fuck it. I don't care about spoilers.
So like the premise of the story is like, again, Chucky is now kind of like AI, and he likes Andy, and he gets jealous of everything that Andy likes, and just goes on this fucking mass killing spree. So to me, I thought it was more of as a reboot, not exactly a remake. As a remake, normally they try to stick to the same premise, but as a reboot, they can kind of change up what they want. So I kind of liked it, and just because of the new factor of it, that it's not a possessed doll by a spirit, but it's just a malfunctioning AI unit who can possess with his little ET finger. I do have to agree with that. That was kind of weird. With his ET finger, and he can control shit, like, because everything's on Wi-Fi now, so he can control everything from your phone, your fucking little robot that cleans the floor. So I thought it was just an interesting little take to it. If you go into it, fuck you, Billy. If you go into it thinking like it's gonna be just like the like the actual Child's Play movies, yeah, it's gonna not be as good. But I went into it like with a fresh mind and not even thought about that, and I can enjoy it.
Yeah, you're a fresh mind. Yeah.
He kind of lost me at ET finger.
He does. He does have an ET finger. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain stuff
Yeah.
that's like the jokes did fall pretty bad.
Okay, do you know what's worse about it? Because someone like fucking Call for an Uprising is going to use that and like, see, they're going to use AI to fucking kill us with our toys or some bullshit.
You think he
conspiracy
watches
tard
movies?
can actually use it. Yes, he definitely watches movies to find the satanic symbols.
He does
He's
way
watching
too
Taylor
much
Swift music
cocaine to be
videos.
sitting there watching movies.
Well, it was
He's watching Taylor Swift videos. He's watching movies.
Those aspects of the movie were touched on in the trailer, so I bet if he saw the trailer, he probably would make a video about it. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
And I haven't gone through his fucking catalog of awful.
I'm not going through his fucking videos.
Here's some major problems I have with this movie. The franchise has but one clear defining character. It's Chucky. Okay, the franchise is built off his back. No matter what other characters come in, he's the central character. With that said, they took every bit of character away from the central character and made it a robot. The character has no character anymore. That's one of my big problems with the movie. Like the whole reason people would go to see these movies is because it's like the wisecracking fucking murderous doll. That's what you're going. If you're going to watch a movie called Child's Play, you know what that is. Pretty much everyone does. You go in for that. You're not getting that. And my problem is I think they had a script for a killer doll, Wi-Fi doll, and they were like, yeah, this kind of sucks. Hey, but we own the copyright, the trademark to Child's Play. I bet if we slap that shit on here and call it Chucky, then all of a sudden people are going to eat it up. The one saving grace out of this whole movie, the only reason I really would watch it again is Mark Hamill voices Chucky, and I'm a Mark Hamill fan, and he does a pretty good job with what he had. But it's, I don't know, man. I can't get with it.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Chucky not being a doll possessed by the soul of a killer. I don't know how that. I like the possessed doll thing. That's my friend's nightmares.
You have to have an open mind first, like Frank. There's nothing in there, so it's wide open.
Well, I'll also say that after watching the trailer and seeing that it was going to be totally different, I go into it like, okay, I'm not getting what I'm used to. And I still really just didn't like it. It felt like a cash grab where they just slapped a brand on a product that they had previously made and maybe shelved for years.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. But, I mean, if you kind of like just step back and enjoy the movie for it is, it's all right movie. And they could have done way better with it. But I still watch it from time to time.
I'll agree with you here, and it kind of plays into what I was saying. If it wasn't Child's Play and the doll wasn't named Chucky, if it was just like a run-of-the-mill killer doll type thing, and it had no association with Child's Play, I would say, okay, whatever. It's a different take on the killer doll thing.
You know what it is? It's 1990s Godzilla. If that movie wasn't named Godzilla, it wouldn't have been that bad of a movie. But because it's
totally
not
agree.
Godzilla and they named it, boom. It's the exact same thing.
I agree. No quarrel there.
But if you came into it like Frank, you would have liked it.
But I'll say this, Frank, you've given me some decent movie ideas in the past because I looked at the trailer for Tusk and was like, this is garbage. But you convinced me to watch it, and it's actually really good in the most fucked up ways.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. It's a guy that is kidnapped and turns into a fucking walrus. He gets put in a walrus suit, and it's from Kevin Smith. And it's a weird, fucked up story, but it's really good. So,
he gets sewn into the walrus suit and becomes the walrus, basically.
I am the walrus, cuckoo, cachoo.
You know what's even better? If you watch Yoga Hosers, because there's Nazi bratwurst filled with sauerkraut. So
I haven't worked my nerve up for that yet.
That one's a good one. It's got Johnny Depp's daughter and Kevin Smith's daughter in it.
Oh well, they were in Tusk for like a minute or two, weren't they?
Yeah, they reprise the roles as clerks up in Canada. And the best thing they could do is they go sorry every time they like fuck quote unquote fuck up on something. They're like, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. So
are they in blackface too, like Justin Trudeau?
Don't think so.
Kevin Smith doesn't have those balls.
Damn, even Scientist Mouse doesn't know how she feels about Tusk shit. All right, so I guess that's it for my little shit. So
Frank's had an unpopular opinion.
God damn it. So all right, let's go ahead and hit into crazy people. Let's see what's up first.
Yes! If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
Did you first encounter a spirit?
Sex with ghosts?
12 years ago.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of these videos that he's talking about in this video, which is extra fun.
Even when you were in
oh yay, the washed out fucking screen.
That was where it was, its most powerful. That you would take
500,000 subscriber quality content right there.
Very sexy.
It pulls a video where somebody was filming their television.
Just as I'd given up hope.
For $2.99, you can get me filming on my phone. Quality fucking content.
How do you have in that many subscribers and not a capture card at the same time?
Well, I got my snatch filled up by some ghost cock.
You had sex with a ghost?
A ghost, yeah.
Come on, man. Tell me about
Dude,
it.
that's called
I got into this house. I bought this mansion in Georgia. But yes, one time I woke up and a ghost. I was being
He's buying a mansion. Is he famous? Like, I don't know who that is.
He was being mounted?
You said I have to ask you, so something out of
Was he asleep with his ass in the air? Does he sleep face down, ass up?
Who's that?
Sleep paralysis demons got weird, huh?
I don't know any of these people.
I told you I came when they showed up.
Who the fuck is this dude?
I don't know, but I don't like her because she says I went to Bone Town with the
Who is that?
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. Well, you asked what?
Hello?
I want to marry and start a family with
went
my ghost.
this long without even saying a word over that shit. We were talking the whole time, and he says,
Yeah, right?
now he gets to welcome to a call for an uprising. What the fuck?
Oh, that's Kesha?
That's 2 minutes, dude.
Well, don't you understand if he prefaces the shit that the crazy shit he's about to talk about with crazy ass people on other TV shows, it'll give it legitimacy.
Should be next.
No, you wouldn't use
and it
that
makes
word.
perfect sense. YouTuber K Smalls passed those video clips
You guys hear
along to
me?
me, and my first reaction
No.
was,
Hello?
"You gotta be kidding me."
No one can hear you, Billy.
But then after thinking about it for a little bit, I realized that there's been a lot of predictive
Packers scored a
programming
touchdown.
in regards to people having relationships with ghosts, which in other words is people pretty much
people who think
inviting
they're in
demons
the
into their
Sims,
home,
it's
becoming
fine.
demonically possessed. This is
Okay,
stuff
I
that
will
we're
agree with
actually
you.
going
Yes,
to
they
see
are
go
crazy.
on in this
So
world,
are you.
which is insane
Yeah,
to think about. But it really already does go on. Because when you think about what these
He
Satanists
really
and
thinks
occultists
this is
do,
happening.
they summon these spirits, they allow these spirits to possess their bodies.
So he
And
won't
that's what
take
they're
the
really
government's
setting
word
people up
for it,
not
but he'll take this
sexual
chick's word for it.
experiences with these demons, which I'm sure they still have, but is getting people prepared to try these types of things to invoke these spirits.
I have
so
a
that they
question.
can have
How do
these
you know that it's
encounters.
demons?
If you remember,
how do you not? How is it not
Ghostbusters,
angels or something?
There's
How
a
do you
scene with
know?
Dan Aykroyd where he's having a
where we
dream
find
about
out
sleeping with a
fucking
ghost.
his P.O. box and just
Obviously,
keep
the
on sending
movie
Ouija
Ghost
boards.
everybody remembers with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore, right? Where
He wouldn't find
you
it
get the-
funny at all.
With the Milton Bradley logo circled.
So this guy's evidence that the ghost world exists
Ghostbusters.
is the movie Ghost from Hollywood, who faked it.
Yeah. Oh man, no, dude, because Patrick Swayze really is dead now. So that's a documentary.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's interestingly enough. That's what I had planned for the 24-hour show that Billy No showed. Where we're gonna make some pottery together.
It's also how we know heaven and hell exist, because you don't want the black ones to come take you away. You want the white ones.
Yeah, the black ones just pull you down the street screaming.
Did Chris Farley actually like travel United States in like pioneer days since he's dead?
Yes. Yeah.
Or does that not count since the guy from Friends isn't dead yet?
Oh shit, loophole. Yeah, that didn't happen yet.
Okay.
I zoned out for a second and came back to something about white ones and black ones and went, whoa, wait, which one?
Yeah.
The demons and angels from the movie Ghost, basically.
Since I've taken control of the show, it has gotten a way more racy.
This was from the New York Post. This actual article he's talking about they pulled up.
I was trying to find
the husband or boyfriend dies and comes back as a ghost, and these are all seed planting things that they've done. And
it's called
believe it or
lonely
not,
people.
in researching this, there's actually like a
Patrick Swayze's
kind
gonna
of
plant
like
his seeds and Demi Moore.
novel thing going on here where there's like romantic books about people dating ghosts. I kid you not.
It's
Like,
called
people
fiction.
Read this stuff. The Ghost Next Door, ghost romance, phantom.
Why do you think it's called fiction?
I mean, you gotta
Wait,
be.
so that lady didn't
you gotta have
actually
some
marry
extra creepy
that
stuff
painting?
going on in your life if you're reading these books. But obviously,
I'd love
we
to
know
see
what
your
this is all
fucking
about,
internet
why they
history,
write
bro.
These books, why they put
Yeah,
these
right?
seeds in movies.
I pull a diaper
This is
first.
about what's to come next with the invoking and the inviting of spirits
I
into
read
homes, which people
vampire
already do
stories. Does that make me
subliminally, whether they know it or
the
not.
undead?
Man,
if they realize it or not, when
man
they're playing
dresses
games
as
like the Ouija
Baphomet,
board,
shits his
they're inviting
pants.
spirits into their house. They're invoking spirits. And if it's
Fucking
not
fire
working
one
out
off
for
of
you,
that.
this is actually becoming a fetish. The woman who spoke in the beginning of the video has actually been, she goes deeper into detail, but she's actually left.
No, the ghost goes deeper.
Her fiance, she's now in relationships exclusively with ghosts. Right? Woman, I mean,
once you go
woman
ghost
has
can't cheat
ditched
on
men
you.
completely to
The
have
Hey, once
sex
you go ghost,
with
you don't go back.
ghosts. And she's
The distinction
currently having
between
sex
weird
with
kink and
a
mental illness is
19th
broad,
century man.
Broad.
Can't make this stuff up, folks.
I can't wait to
Women
be
in
a
the
ghost
UK
so I can be
are
swinging some
ditching their
major like
male
ghost
lovers
dick.
in favor
Because
of
apparently they
ghosts.
got it.
In the past few days, not one but two women have come out to share their experiences of paranormal passion. A woman claims she had amazing sex with the ghost of a 19th century man.
You're laughing like you don't believe it, but then you're acting like it's a real issue.
No. The reason he's laughing. There's a reason he's laughing. No women say they have amazing sex after leaving his house.
We know this
Yeah,
is
right?
bullshit.
I've never heard anybody say that. That's not true.
It's weird that this came up because my ex actually believed she has supernatural or extra astral projection relationships with other people who are actually alive.
Asshole projection.
What I heard out of that entire sentence was I was dating an unmedicated schizophrenic.
Pretty much, because she believed these people existed. Like, she was like having relationships with them in her head.
Schizophrenia can affect people in very odd ways. For instance, my aunt's case is she thinks that the God and the devil and all of that are coming through TVs and cuts the cords off of things so that they don't. You have people who believe that there is a chip implanted in their brain and refuse to leave their house because the government's watching them. And then you have people who think they have relationships with people that don't exist. Welcome to the broad spectrum of schizophrenia. That was my TED Talk.
Can you imagine though having that mindset and then like honestly believing that a ghost just dicked you down? That would be insane, man.
Well, yeah. No, quite literally insanity.
Yeah, yeah. I like.
Man.
I have so many questions.
Frank, you are breaking up.
Wet dream isn't doing it.
Dude, I think the ghost that you turned down for sex is fucking up your internet connection.
Bill Cosby.
Is he dead?
I told
Did he die
you
yet?
to stay away from the poltergeist, Frank.
He was a ghost, Dad.
I mean,
Yeah, but he's not dead yet, Billy.
Give it 30 minutes.
Dude, you ever look at him and like understand the telltale heart? I do. That eye is fucked up.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it.
Dude, what if Bill Cosby dies 30 minutes from now?
Then you'd be off by 29 minutes and 30 seconds.
Well, I said give it 30 minutes.
Oh, I thought you said 30 seconds the first time. My bad.
No, a minute.
I was more inclined to the 30-second one.
Scientist Mel, what did I miss? You missed Call for an Uprising, talking about people who can't tell the difference between a wet dream and having sex with a ghost, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
And Bill Cosby's dead.
Either they have some sort of very serious cluster A personality disorder, or they had like weird sleep paralysis where they were jerking themselves off and didn't know about it.
Hey,
You know, the only way this could be weirder is if they had used Dan Aykroyd from Ghostbusters instead of Patrick Swayze from Ghost.
Well, I mean, who hasn't? This is just the result of giving yourself a stranger if you have mental illness at the same time. Just set on their left hand for a half an hour.
Oh.
It's
I would have said more or less an imaginary friend, but yeah, we can go with that.
I don't know. I would let Drop Dead Fred blow me. I don't know about you.
I thought Billy's name was Drop Dead Fred.
It is not. It is
I'd
Billy.
still let Billy blow me.
Probably.
For being honest.
He used a lot of tooth.
I'm fine with that.
Just one tooth?
Just one.
I use it with tooth.
He's gonna make it really
I
dry
get
for
over
you.
there.
I mean, if it's
single
just that one
canine.
tooth, you know.
It's a
I
point.
don't know.
It's the one good tooth.
I could deal with some nibbling,
It's the
Billy.
meat ribbon.
It's all right.
Nah, it's more or less dragging.
For you,
Some dudes are
I'll do
into
it.
that.
Billy's gonna give me a wanker scar, and I'm not even wanking.
Fuck.
I wish there wasn't such thing as a
That's
wanker
what I
scab,
thought
a
I'd
wanker
forget
scar
about.
now.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Thanks, King
Man.
Cobra. This is what you have done to society.
just what I thought I could forget about that fucking video.
Oh no,
It's-
we got another
Oh.
Cobra.
There's a debate between him and the fake version of him. It is amazing. You have to see it.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Really?
God.
Oh my god, I gotta see that now. Let's go on to the next video.
I watched the Down the Rabbit Hole
Yeah,
or
what
whatever
the-
the hell it is on him.
This guy looks like a real winner.
These
Oh, Jesus.
people
Looks like an
are
egg.
the lowest forms of
Hi,
life
Mr.
on
Clean.
Earth. They are lower than pond scum. They are the most disgusting,
See,
vile
you do not
pieces
like
of
unclean things 'cause
jackrabbit
you're Mr.
crap
Clean's son.
you could possibly imagine. I want to
Sean
keep this
Clean.
PG, folks. I would rip out their fingernails and their toenails one by one and then waterboard them in front of their families, because that's
I didn't
what
know
these
alopecia made
pieces
you
of
that mad.
crap deserve for what they are trying to do to this president.
Holy shit.
These scumbags.
Oh, it's about Trump.
That's what they are. They're dirtbags, they're scumbags, and they are the worst people on the planet Earth.
Have you
And
ever
I hope
had a
every
dream?
single one of them pays for what they are doing. How they are destroying the fabric of this country. We are turning
to you
into
by
the
hashtag
divided
special
states of
snowflakes.
America because of ass clowns like these
Ass
Democrats.
clowns.
And as I said, and I'll say again, the Democratic Party, it's no longer, folks, about differences in policies. It used to be Republicans and Democrats, there was a difference in policies. No.
Yeah,
Now,
there still
it's about
is.
life or death. This is a
It totally
terrorist
still is.
organization. The
Whoa.
Democratic Party should be designated
terrorist
as a
organization.
terrorist organization.
Holy shit, that
No,
went
it
to
shouldn't.
levels.
Ah!
Holy shit.
If you're a
Brought to you
Democrat,
by
A
you should be
terrorist
waterboarded
organization.
in front of your family. But who's the terrorist organization? You just advocated for anyone. You just advocated for any Democrats to be waterboarded in front of their family, and then called them terrorists at the same time. It's good shit.
Self-reflection is not good. Right-wing watch.
It's leftwingwatch.org. That's the terrorist organization.
Yeah. Oh man.
So why was he mad?
Look at
He's
him. Did
sitting
you
there,
see
he's
how
wearing-
he owns a mirror? That's
Oh,
why he's fucking mad.
small
Look
Yeah,
at
penis?
it.
right? He was wearing like a fucking suit jacket
Don't
and
tread
a
on
fucking
me
no
with
no
a-
step on neck fucking shirt.
I liked that
And
flag
so-
until white trash people took it. God damn it.
Right? I used to call
Huh.
myself a libertarian until these fucking people showed up.
Yeah, me too. And then
I
you
stopped
make
going
it
to
at
that
this, and you're
party.
like,
I was like,
oh,
no.
you're dumb as fuck. That's cool.
I once described my outlook on politics, and like specifically partisan politics or party politics, as being a person that's like at a house party, but you're the least drunk person in the room, and everybody's just fighting and throwing up on themselves, and you don't know what to fucking do. This is somebody fighting somebody
pretty good
throwing up on
analogy.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, you both are dumb as fuck. You guys realize that, right? Like, you don't?
Kids, you're both awful.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Fucking waterboard them.
But one of them,
Make
the
their
sides is
goddamn
way
children
more-
watch.
So is he mad that they're trying to impeach Trump for doing criminal acts?
Yes.
Is that
He
why he's
fucked
mad?
up.
Yeah, apparently impeaching a president who's done really shitty things is a terrorist act.
And
yeah.
And is he mad that Trump's chief of staff came out and said it was quid pro quo, or?
Yeah. Hey, look, we do this all the time.
No,
Not
really-
Good job, bro.
No, it would really butter my buns about the whole impeachment thing. If he was actually, because I refer to Trump as like, yeah, right? Because I refer to Trump as like baby Nixon. Imagine if the dude like actually does record himself like Nixon did. Imagine if that's
Everyone
actually a
else in the room
thing
is-
that comes out.
Like everyone else in the room is hitting record just so they don't go to prison too.
Yeah.
Right?
They're like,
there's gotta be
okay.
somebody who fucking tapped that line. Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh shit, they're coming for you.
Oh, shit. I live near a small plane airport, so.
So I found
Well, you should be
somebody new.
waterboarded in front of your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She lives near
Fuck
an
you
airport
for
so
having
she can learn how to
opinions.
fly
Yeah.
into the World Trade Centers. Oh fuck! Waited too long.
Too late.
Yeah,
Billy.
too late for them.
Shit. So, thanks to my
again.
friend who is on our Facebook page who sends me a shit ton of videos, I found us another crazy person. It's a new one now. I think she's gonna become a fucking regular. So let's go ahead and let's see what the next video is. It might be this one. I don't have it pulled up. No, actually, this is Von Helton. We'll do that one, then the new one, because this one's funny as fuck.
Sweet.
That's what makes me angry. Okay, if that guy had been limited to one wife and had went after daughters or girlfriends or whatever, I might could kind of see it. But when you have the ability and the freedom to have multiple wives, you shouldn't need to commit adultery. You shouldn't need to go after no daughters or nieces or whatever, you know. There's no need for that. And that's the whole damn point behind polygamy is that you have the freedom to have multiple wives so that you don't need to do that shit. So if
Vaughn,
he did do it...
Do you really think you would be able to have multiple wives?
Then he is guilty as fucking sin and should be persecuted to the highest courts.
How
in
many
the land.
women do you want to sexually frustrate? Is basically what I'm asking you.
Yeah, it's like, the fuck?
Why the fuck is this guy of all goddamn people making advancements towards polygamy? Like you?
He can gum you.
You had one wife, and she was like, "Nah, fuck this, I'm out." Like, how are you gonna juggle more?
Well, that's why he's going after kids because his wife left. I think
well, horses are available
about,
too.
He said something
No,
about
better.
like nieces and sisters and stuff like that, and I'm like,
Daughters and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
He is from where they hold the Kentucky Derby.
I don't want to say projection, but I like saying that, so I'm gonna go with that one. I think he secretly wants to fuck his niece.
Yeah.
How hot is his niece?
They called me a pedophile.
They call me pedo.
Shut them down, YouTube. Shut them down. Never mind the fact that I exhibit the same types of traits as a pedophile.
Nah. And I also download mods in Skyrim where I can fuck children.
Oh god.
And then put up pictures of my dick isn't lined up, but you know, it's whatever.
There was a picture of his dick
right?
one time. His dick. There was a picture of his dick, presumably on an Encyclopedia Dramatica. It looked like an irritated thumb.
God, I fucking love that website.
And it
have you guys read Chris Chan yet?
No.
Oh my god,
it's a
research
fucking-
Chris Chan.
It's a cyclone from start to finish.
Sonichu!
Sonichu.
Dude,
I feel
his life.
I feel
is
bad
sad.
for Chris Chan, but at the same time, the memes are tasty.
Oh, they're great.
All right, so I think they're crazy. Nanukas is next, so let's go ahead and hit that video.
Alright, hey guys, welcome back to Hacking the Headlines. So I wasn't going to make another video today, but then I
Hacking
made
the
the mistake of going on the YouTube trending section.
I didn't want to
and
make
came
this
across
video,
this
but I feel
little
like I
gem
have
right
to.
here. This is
How many
number
times have you
one.
heard that?
If you didn't want to make this video, then don't
It's the
fucking
latest
make the
music
video.
from someone
I
named
haven't
Dax,
wanted to
who
make
I've never
videos
heard
in
of,
months, so
but
I
it's
haven't.
called Dear God, and it's all about blaspheming and mocking and making fun of Jesus Christ and the Bible. Big surprise.
Sweet.
There. I mean, we're
Oh,
not allowed
Is
to
it?
criticize or talk about anybody else's religion, but they
Yeah,
can
you
put
are.
this type
No,
of
we
garbage out
totally
there all
are.
they want to, and that's perfectly acceptable.
We're
I mean, that
victims.
right there should tell people that Jesus
Persecuted.
Christ is the truth. But anyway, so it starts out by saying, "Do you believe in God?" And
Nope.
he's claiming to be a believer.
Nah,
So this is really
not
targeted
really.
towards lukewarm believers who are not strong in their faith, not strong
So
in the
he's
word,
Christian,
because he
but he's
claims to be a
mocking
believer. So then, you know, Christians will follow after him, being like,
gotta hear the
"No, he
hype
believes in
thing.
God."
It's
But then
funny
he
as
puts
fuck.
all these doubts.
I know a
into
lot of
people's heads
Christians that make
and
fun
makes
of
fun of
Christianity.
He
Scripture,
has
makes fun of
questions.
Jesus Christ. It's absolutely sickening. But here we can see he has the
I-
one-eye
if your
symbolism.
God
of
doesn't have a
course,
sense of
one eye is
humor, then
swollen
he does not
shut,
being
so the
worshipped.
all-seeing eye right there, front and center.
That's not the
And then he's
all-seeing
carrying
eye.
the cross.
Oh,
He's
I
putting
heard it. I
himself
heard
in
all
the place of
seeing eye.
Jesus. He's dressed
There
up
it
like
was.
Okay,
There
guys,
it
come
the fuck
on.
was.
I think I see what's grinding her gears here. Jesus was obviously a white guy with blonde hair and blue eyes, so I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Yep, European
It's
Jesus or
the
not
all-seeing eye because he has an eye patch. Where's the
Yeah,
logic?
it's the left eye thing. It's the left eye thing.
Lisa
There's some
Left
people
Eye
that think
Lopez.
People
He's a
think if you
cyclops.
cover up the right eye in like entertainment or stuff like that, it's like a signal to either the Illuminati, to Satanists because they don't know what Satanists are, or both, depending on who the fuck you ask. But yeah, it's like covering up an eye and sticking out your tongue. It's like some sort of signal. It's like a dog whistle to baby killers or something.
Sticking out your tongue mocks God.
He's carrying the
I know
cross.
entire
He's putting
islands of people who
himself
do
in the
that,
place
so-
of Jesus. He's dressed up like Jesus, carrying the cross, and the Roman soldiers are like following him and beating him and whipping him. So
Yeah.
that right there is utter blasphemy, absolutely disgusting, because the whole song is about doubt.
Every time they have reenactments of the crucifixion of Christ, is that blasphemy?
So
The
is
churches do that.
Was Madonna's
Yeah.
song like a video for like a prayer the same thing? Like seriously?
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of bitching from the religious right back when that video came out. I think
Oh
there
yeah,
was.
there was.
Oh, yeah.
There was plenty of it.
Doubting God
I was
and
too young to
doubting the
remember.
Bible and doubting Jesus Christ.
You should
and this
doubt the
cross that
Bible.
he has, it looks like he just picked up some scrap wood.
You
at
should be
Home Depot.
skeptical
He
of
couldn't weigh
damn
more
near
than 10
everything,
pounds
shouldn't
because
you?
They
it's
would have
pretending like it's
picked
all
up some
heavy.
scrap wood
It's really
too. You think they're
pathetic
doing
and kind of
fine
hilarious at the same
logging
time.
for their
But
crucifixion?
anyway,
They
so
were
these
doing
are some of the
hundreds of them
lyrics
a
to the
day.
song. It starts out by saying, I just want to make this clear. I am a believer, but sometimes it gets hard. And that's the entire theme of this song is,
Yeah,
I'm a
them
believer,
damn
but I don't
questions.
believe anything the Bible says.
So
And why
what's
is
your
God never
issue?
there?
That's not what that
Why
song
doesn't
said,
God answer
Synje.
prayers?
Oh,
But here
you're
he says,
adding
why is there
shit.
only one you, but multiple religions? I don't know. Maybe because Satan has made all these
That's just
different
fucking
religions
stupid.
to make people doubt God, to make people doubt the
Satan.
one
Nope.
true God. That's really not that hard to figure out, I wouldn't think. But then he says, everybody is saying you're coming back. Then, man, why the hell
Most
is it
of them
taking
have
so
the
long?
same
So
fucking
in
origin
essence, he's
story
saying,
anyway that they
yeah,
stole
Jesus
from
claimed
folk
he was coming
tales
back, but it's taking
hundreds
way
of
too
thousands of
long.
years
He
before
must be
that.
lying about his second coming. So yeah.
I can't handle
Everybody
this
says you're
anymore.
coming. Everybody says you're
He's got
coming
a
back.
moment,
Then,
though.
man, why the hell is it taking so long? I would take that as sort of like a symbolic phrase, meaning like, this is obviously somebody who has religious faith, who's been through some hard shit, who's like looking at it, going like, well, where was God when this happened, sort of thing. Questions that happen.
She's putting so
And
much in between the lines. It's falling into the margins. I swear, it's terrible.
She's reading
Yeah.
way too far into something
Look,
that's just not there.
It's like
Illuminati.
it's like here's his quote.
Oh,
Now
and
what he
also,
really means by this is it's like no
Right.
bitch, that's not how it works.
You just built a straw man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
the finely crafted one. Good job.
Hacking the headlines. That's how we do it.
Back in the headlines.
First off, this isn't a headline. So how the fuck are you hacking a headline? No one's talking about
Yeah, they
this. No
went,
one gives a
she
shit.
said, yeah, I went onto the YouTube trending page. First of all, like, who goes
Oh.
onto the YouTube trending page? Does anybody
Don't
ever
do
click that?
No.
No.
Don't do it. You'll hurt
I
inside.
don't even know where it is, to be honest.
I don't know where it is without looking. Let me see.
I know where it is. I just stay away from it like it's a fucking radioactive button. Like, nope. Not touching
It's
that.
underneath.
Trending.
You what's trending
Is
today?
it any
Yeah,
wonder?
no, I don't.
Is it any wonder that the icon for it looks like a fire?
A big
Oh, yeah, there
fucking
it is. I
dumpster
found
behind it. Here's all the mindless bullshit that you shouldn't care about that's trending this week.
Okay,
I do
here's
like
a
that
guy
the
running over a bunch of toys with a steamroller. How's that, Satan?
The odd
Will
ones
Smith
out is
jumped
number
out of a
one
plane.
on mine. I like that one. That one's at least
I
good.
love the odd ones out. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Fucking Shane Dawson doing some video with fucking Jeffree Star. Don't even get me started on fucking Jeffree Star.
And 20 different videos consisting of the late night Jimmies.
Click Whisper Challenge.
My first one is Soubway, Soouby for
he's done
the final sandwich.
Yeah, he's done a lot of episodes on that, and it's 3 up until now. But yeah, they're really fucking funny.
It has
You should not be pimping them out.
It has 9.2 million views in one day. So fuck that. Talk about trending.
Yeah, I went over there to the trending tab, and the third video, like the third one I saw was like Minecraft fan fiction. I was like, yep, this is why I don't come here.
And to be fair, anyone who deserves to be on trending gets the odd ones out. He seems like a good dude.
Yeah, that's the only one I was like, okay, well that's cool. Like I'm glad for.
And he's actually really talented with his like cartoons.
Wait
He's the
until
one
the
animator
internet.
that managed to make it on YouTube.
When the internet catches wind of what Billy did earlier, we're going to be trending.
Yep.
I hope not.
It's only a matter of time now.
Breaking
through the glass ceiling.
I don't know how it's going to happen, but we're going to get banned in China because of it.
Yeah. Oh, that Puerto Rican ass. No. Puerto Rican ass can't do it. All right. I think that's it for all the crazy people. So I guess we can go ahead and hit into the cringe zone.
Casey Neistat's trending too.
Ha ha ha. He's always trending.
Like me.
You were trending once, and because people thought you were in Game of Thrones.
I hate
Twice.
to disappoint you. I actually
What is Game of
didn't
Thrones?
pull up any videos on this. That's my fault.
Oh no. Bum, bum, bum.
It won't take me but a second, so hold on. This is
That's cool. In the meantime, we can talk about how are you guys gonna enjoy your new celebrity now that Billy's shake that ass here on the channel?
I do it the exact same way I've been doing it. Stay the fuck away from me. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna crank it up to 11 though. I'm gonna be like a real prima donna.
Here we go.
So the last two questions come from Lurline Grant and Nicole Maxley. May you raise your hands, please? Okay. Great.
But we're not going to be here for much long because of the climate
Oh, is this
crisis.
that crazy bitch that says eat
We only have a
babies?
few months left.
Yeah.
I love that you support the Green Deal, but it's not getting rid of fossil fuel. It's not going to solve the problem
First
fast
step,
enough.
take marbles out of mouth.
Professor saying,
Second
we
step,
can
ask
eat
questions.
dead people, but that's not fast enough. So I think your next campaign slogan has to be this: we got to start eating babies. We
Yeah!
don't have enough time. There's too much CO2. All of
This
you,
new Joker movie is
you
awful.
know, you're a pollutant.
As
Too
an
much
atheist, I
CO2.
back this
We have
this
to
idea
start
up.
now, please. You are so great. I'm so happy
What-
that you're really
what
supporting
dipping
the
sauce
Green
do
Deal,
you
but
use?
it's not enough.
Did they
you know,
take
even
her
if
away
we
in a
bomb
paddy wagon?
Russia,
Please
we
say
still
they
have
took her
too
away.
many people.
No,
so
she
much
was a
have to
plant.
get
Yeah, she was trolling.
the babies, that's a
Yeah.
big problem. Just stopping having babies.
I'm
not
pretty sure
enough.
she was hired
We
by
need
Mr.
to
Clean
eat
from
the
Right Wing Watch.
babies, and this is very serious. Please give a response.
Thank you. No, thank you. We'll go ahead. Okay.
Wait a minute, you're just gonna let her sit back down?
We'll go ahead.
And she's way too nice.
It's so.
Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah, no. Thank
she
you.
wasn't taking the
so
bait.
I think
Eat the babies. Clap, clap. Eat the babies.
Eat the babies.
I think it's a sound, logical, preventative measure. I think that we can take. It's overcrowding, overpopulation. Just start eating the babies. Fuck like abortion. They still gotta have the baby, but once they have it, we're gonna eat it. Yeah.
If you let it go full term, then it's more meat.
Suck our dicks, climate change. We figured it out.
You're just relegating, your urine therapy to a bigger cycle.
There you go.
I wonder where were they sell that? That's probably Popeyes again.
I don't have any booze in the house, so I went and got the cough medicine. I needed something after that.
She's gonna be leaning soon.
Bring your own cannibal.
You just see me go this way all of a sudden off screen.
Plop.
You just hear a thunk. Yeah, well, she's out.
Hi. Good times.
Good times.
Gotta eat the babies if we want to save the planet.
Overpopulation's definitely a problem, but like, I hope this was a Poe. I really do.
It was a
It
Poe,
was.
and, like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And AOC didn't take the bait. Like they were trying to get
No.
her to call her a crazy person or something.
Yeah.
But AOC was just like, oh, okay.
She used to be a bartender. I'm
There's
sure she's
sodas
seen
back
crazy
there.
shit.
Yeah. She's bore witness to far worse than this. Let's be real here. Who this?
Oh, I actually watched them the other day. Like,
Here we go.
I don't like you. Oh shit!
You brought a fist to a head fight. I punch you in the throat. Here's my throat.
God.
I mean, he was being antagonistic. You can't say he didn't have that coming.
Whoa!
He didn't budge. He headbutted. He headbutted half frame.
Much better.
God, like, damn.
Stop talking shit, then, motherfucker.
Dude looks like a fucking. The dude that headbutted him looks like a. He looks like a fucking rugby player. Why would you be shit talking this guy? He's standing a foot taller than you. He's over there looking like he's looking like American Jesus with his blonde hair and blue eyes.
He has no
Fuck
hair.
you up.
I don't know if this is in
It looks like he has a little.
Skyland or where, but jeez, you just don't. They don't got guns, so they're gonna headbutt you. Like, Jesus
Just stop
Christ.
talking shit on the subway. Shut the fuck up. Don't look at anyone and get where you're going.
I want to fight
No one
you.
cares about your problems.
About Lurch.
That's why I love the trains in Connecticut, man. It's so fucking quiet.
Yeah. Northeast knows how to do it. Just shut the hell up. And then
We don't want
that's
to
it.
talk to you. You don't want to talk to me. Let's just fucking not even look at each other, okay? I'll ask you a question
we're
if I
not-
need it.
We're gonna pretend you don't exist, but not to the point where we
Exactly.
start masturbating on the train. We're just gonna pretend you don't exist, and we're gonna, live our lives.
Right. If you want the masturbating on a train, kind of don't give a fuck. You got to go to New York for that. That's niche.
Yeah.
So Visor asks, you guys use the word fuck often. Does that come across as cool? I don't fucking know. I just like the word fuck.
No, it's a word, and I'm not a galactic pussy that I think the word fuck would hurt my feelings.
Fuckity fuck
I'm
fuck.
31 years old, and unless you're paying my bills or paying me in general, you don't get to dictate what I say.
Bitch.
Fuckity fuck.
Yeah, bitch.
I'm sorry, the word fuck has you so fucking ass bad. Do you need a tissue?
Fucking A,
Do you need
man.
a Klonopin? Like, calm the fuck down.
It's a word.
It's
For
a
fuck's
word.
sake.
There's a lot of words in the English
Pussy.
language.
Yeah, I choose to use
It's a
the fun
very,
ones.
it's a very
What
diverse
other
word
word
as
would you like
well.
us to use?
There's a lot of words in the English language that should bear more weight than the word fuck for you, friendo.
Me crab.
Yeah, like when your dad said disappointment.
Fucking disappointment.
See, I can use other words, and I can be way more harsh than the word fuck.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
They hadn't
Exactly.
give us any other alternative yet, so. Is cunt
Yeah,
too
if you got
bad?
an alternative.
Cunt's good, right?
That's generally worse.
How about every single time I want to
Is it
say the
now?
word fuck, I'll say queef
Yeah.
instead. How about that?
That's a hilarious word.
It's
That's one of the
it's
greatest
the
words
long
ever.
E.
You
The
mother
long E
queefers.
that makes it such a it makes it such a great word because of the long E. It just feels just good coming out of your face.
Look at this
Oh,
queefing
mother
asshole.
queefer is just Oh, awful. Actually, now that I think about it, it makes me want to kill myself.
Doesn't
Mother
actually feel
queefer.
good
What about
coming out of the other?
No, we don't talk
orifice?
about it anymore. Pussy farts.
Queefing?
Damn right. I love that. Fucking queefs.
I'm just gonna start doing Carly jokes.
what about this word? Moist. Is that okay?
Howlette.
Yeah,
I
it
never-
doesn't bother me.
see,
Especially coming from a
I
South
as a-
Carolinian.
I was somebody with at least some of a college education doesn't understand why people are salty about mouth sounds.
Yeah.
I know some people you should listen. I know some people you should hear eat.
Okay,
that
that's a
never
different
really bothered
thing.
me.
It's a mouth sound.
Dude,
It's a mouth sound.
That's something going in a mouth.
I had an
though. It's
ex-boyfriend. I had an
Yeah, it
ex-boyfriend that
is.
used to get like enraged by me moving my fucking lip ring around. But fucking that
I hope not, Grampy.
the sensory thing with people not liking mouth sounds, like people chewing or lip smacking or stuff like that's usually an anxiety problem.
Yeah.
How's that? He must be hot because
Doesn't
every time I
bother
watch
me.
a Von Hilton video, I get fucking raged out. Just like, close your goddamn mouth when you're gumming something over there.
Yeah,
going,
that right there, like, come on, man, we don't want to see what's in your face.
So I think our
Unless
getting
it's
off.
a Go-Gurt.
Yeah. Oh God, he's welcome to come on the show and down any amount of Avengers Go-Gurts he wants to at any given moment.
To be fair,
I
they
will
don't
buy
have to
him
be
a whole
Avengers.
thing of Avengers Go-Gurts.
There's
They can
a
just be
certain.
regular Go-Gurts.
I'll tell you, Billy. I
fine
was
with
with
Regular
you.
Go-Gurts?
I was with you, but there's something about the Incredible Hulk being on the front of it that tickles my butthole just a little bit more. Now, I'm not quite
I'm not
sure
getting him
what
the
it
good
is.
ones. Like, he's not
Yeah.
getting the blue red swirl one.
You know what?
He's not getting that.
Do you know what I would pay for? I would pay for Von Helton to eat a steak without a steak knife or fork and see his ass gum it for like 10
Oh,
15 minutes.
I've been trying to get him to eat a steak for 3 years now. But I mean, granted, there was
I
no
would
info
try
on that.
my little no can't hear the chewing thing just to watch that. I'd be like, you know what? I'd have to suffer through it.
Well, you could watch that on YouTube and still have a good
rare
time.
steak.
Oh man, yes.
A blue rare steak and watch him try to get through that thing without teeth.
Just, wouldn't it be great if just blood running down? That'd be a good image for the vampire thing.
There you go.
And it just gets into his white
And the
beard,
child
his
predator
goatee.
thing.
Ha!
Yeah, starts looking like fucking Ric Flair's hair at the end of that one match, just fucking clinging.
Yeah, it's the end. Just look at the camera and be like, "Woo."
God damn it, Billy.
Woo.
I
A
didn't
Von
even
Helton woo. I can imagine a Von Helton woo even has a southern accent. Like woo.
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 Yeah.
Woo.
Woo.
God damn,
Q 2001 A Space Odyssey.
All right, let's watch some hobby horse tournaments.
Yeah.
Watch what? Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Remember that stick?
I can show you if you don't remember.
Oh, white people.
White people got no reason to live.
It's like we're trying to invent news sports.
Oh my god, like they're taking it serious.
Like to be more disturbed if they're taking it seriously, or
I've got
that
some
somebody
jokes.
thought this was good enough to pull out their old style video camera and record the stream. That's
They put
even
this on the
worse.
news.
Dude.
All right, which is worse? A horse play that people dress up as horses and walk around, or this? Or the horse play that Geek fed it?
At least you're busting
I've got-
nuts with the other stuff. This is just shameful.
I've got a bunch of
There's
jokes
someone
that I
busting
can
a
make, but I
nut
have
for
a
this right now.
feeling.
I guaranteed.
Oh god, no.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have a feeling that
exactly.
these girls are all under the age of 18, so I cannot make any of those jokes.
Yep.
Cannot make
I
them.
did.
I
They're
was
on
yeah, I
the
was about to
table,
say,
and they're there.
leave it to Billy.
Dude,
Leave it to Billy.
I'm just saying,
So
there's
I'm
some
sure there's
creepy
a bunch of
motherfuckers
horse
on this
girl
planet.
jokes.
Why the fuck is that a thing, though? Suburban white people, what the fuck is wrong with you? Find something to do. Try drugs. We say don't do drugs, but if this is your alternative,
Yeah, just do heroin like they do around here. Jesus.
Don't eat babies. Let's eat the rich.
We
This
live in
shit will
Connecticut. We
stop.
make white people here, and we don't have this kind of shit.
It's a factory.
No, this is like a Montana thing.
But like when
We make. There's like 3 flavors of white people. We've got the New England ones. Connecticut's.
so, which one comes with a hobby horse? I'm curious.
I'd say that's
not
the
the
Midwest.
Connecticut one. Yeah, it's the
Not
Midwest.
the
Not
Connecticut
the
ones.
Northeast. Northeast comes with the heroin problem.
Yeah, we got
Which
the
then
we got the
again-
heroin.
In retrospect, less annoying.
True.
I'd rather watch a bunch of junkies leaning in the middle of fucking the Meriden Green or the New Haven Green than a bunch of just blonde hair, blue-eyed Scandinavian girls fucking running around on hobby horses.
And unfortunately, the heroin addicts are gonna die way before these bitches riding hobby horses. So
That
Yeah,
and if you
that's
throw
next
a stake
generation
in
horse.
between them, they don't fight over it.
Mm-hmm.
You're all about that steak.
Added entertainment.
There you go.
What?
All right.
I'm just saying,
We gotta
bum
get to-
fights. Bring it back.
Let's get to the person that's really here.
Oh man, I managed to mute before that sneeze.
Oh no.
Oh, feet. Where's Feet Wiki?
Hello, everybody,
Syphil
and welcome to the 6th installment of
Syphil
Waifu
and Ollie
Adventures.
Show. Rock.
I apologize for not having uploaded in a while. I've been a little bit
Yeah, I
busy
have a
watching a lot of
TikTok, and I
anime with
expect this to
Himari
start a lot
and
different when it's
among
just-
other life events. But today, here in episode 6, I plan to be reading her a very long poem, much longer than the poem I read her in episode 4.
Indie-ass
Because
sucks you
turns
got
out
there.
she really enjoyed the poem
Separate your
from episode
colors.
4 and wanted to hear more.
Did those socks
And
used to
currently
be
I'm in my
white?
basement because it is a little bit hectic
Probably.
upstairs.
Yes,
But they
yes,
never
it was
they never
color.
matched.
To a quiet space and get this done. So
I like how they're only yellow at the tip, which means they got extra bleeping there.
Roses are red, violets are
Jizz.
blue. I wake up each morning thinking of you. Your pure little face, your cute little penguins, propel me each day like a steampunk engine. Some
No.
say you're not real.
Oh,
that you're
could you
just an
imagine the
illusion,
writer reading
I'm
that
pushing
shit?
myself into further
Going,
seclusion.
okay, I'm quitting my
They
job
haven't
now.
touched you. They
I hate when
your charm
poems rhyme.
firsthand that makes any man melt.
I hate it.
Love stays alive from 3D to 2D.
Not any
How
man. I'm
jealous
not
are
melting
those
over
who dare
Humari.
to
I'm
disagree.
good.
But enough about them. Let's point out your beauty. Both
Inside
in and
you,
out
I'll
that
stuff a
makes you
sock.
cutie.
Inside that, I'll stuff
Your
my
eyes
cock.
and your cheeks are drawn to perfection, making you worthy of all my affection. Not only that,
I
you're
used my
both
pillow
a
for a while,
made
but
by
it
the
was just
gods I
sex.
can only
It was
assume.
understood.
You're sacred and pure.
Dude, get
Both
a
mind and
fucking
soul.
selfie
It's safe
stick or
to say
something. You're shaking all over the place.
He's nervous. I mean,
humanity
Humari
is
is hearing this
I
word for the
gotta-
first time.
cartoon would simply be
For
slander.
$12 on
People who
Amazon,
do
I got a
this claim to
tripod
have
that
candor, but really
it,
they're
like
cynics.
attachment
I know
onto
you're
that you
real.
can put your
Your
phone
happiness
on.
I can see. Your warmth I
I don't
can
have the
feel.
attachment because
Can't
I'm not
buy
watching
another
it.
inanimate object or he'll
Flatter
start
in your
dating that
presence.
too.
The birds in me chirp at your animated essence.
Dude, I think he's fucking with the action figure now too, because
You
he's
are a
starting
little
to give
shy,
her
but I am
emotions.
as well. As long as we stay close, we'll come out of our shells. If you're ever
And
ill,
you're all
I'll stay
burn
by
in
your
hell.
side. And vice versa, of course, because you're so
You going to hell for this, boy?
Your soft, warm body.
Kid needs to
I
see a
can't wait to
therapist.
cuddle.
I just
How you're
think
so
about
amazing.
this is actually
Leaves
better
me
than my
befuddled.
ex, because at
My
least
heart
that
is on
pillow
fire
actually
whenever we
exists.
touch. Like California.
Yeah, dude, Knots is a step
I
above.
have two sides.
It's like here's ghost fucking people, here's Knots. He's up a little bit higher.
Both equally.
Oh shit, she
I'll
changed
always
into
be
something a little bit more
praise them
comfortable.
ceaselessly.
Wait a minute, is that a different person?
No, it's the
No, it's a
same
different
person.
case.
In any anime. I
What the
kissed you on
character
my
normally
couch.
looks like.
I held your hand.
The other
She's-
one is the transformed version
Yeah,
of that
switch
character,
Wait,
which, by the way, is a
wait, they're-
like an
fucking
angel's neck
dominatrix.
without even trying.
Dude,
Of
he
all the girls
he
I could
talked her
pick,
out of her
you're
clothes
the
into
best
like
fit.
a
Together,
sexy
let's
nightgown.
fuse and share this
Did you catch
life.
that?
Okay, you remember how
We are
he said
bound
he
together
wasn't fucking
by
it?
fate,
I
you
don't
see.
believe him anymore.
Let's eat the apple
I gave him the benefit of the doubt until you flipped him.
of destiny. So, as expected, she loved the heck out of it, and our relationship
How do you
has
know
only grown
that?
stronger.
Were you there?
So, see ya.
He said stay still if you love it.
Yep.
Oh crap,
I gotta
you
get
almost saw
this
the
out of
bottom.
my head.
Oh Jesus! Don't feed it.
Yeah, I put the cough syrup back in the other room.
Yeah, it looks like he stole all of it.
Stay still if you loved it. The pillow actually jumps out of the window.
Amari, no.
It actually gave the sentence.
Just long enough to commit a ritualistic seppuku.
Yep.
Let's see this woman's unique skills. I thought we've seen this before, but I'm not sure.
I'm down.
I'm
way down.
Weightlifting practice gives me and anyone who practices it the best sex of their lives.
A fucking surfboard?
Holy shit!
Meet the world's most strongest
Sex
snatch.
and relationship coach Kim Anami is a woman with a very hidden talent. She's a pro at vaginal weightlifting.
This is the vaginal
Nice.
lifting
Snap my
apparatus that
finger,
I
though.
use. It's actually jade carved into the shape of an egg.
She'll break your
There's
dick.
a hole drilled through it. The thread or string comes down.
Dude,
and then
isn't
that
this a
string
is this
helps tie the
is this like a
object to the
Bond
end.
villain?
And
This is more
over the years,
bitches
she's
putting
gotten
shit in her
creative
vagina.
when it
Let's
comes
do
to
this now.
strengthening her pelvic floor.
Strong
I
snatch.
can lift skateboards,
Bond villain.
coconuts, all kinds
I'll be
of
really
tropical
impressed when you
fruits.
can lift a whole guy by his penis.
Yeah, right?
The
Get
French
cockroach.
Okay, now, all right, new Pornhub search.
Kim now
Thanks,
practices
Bull.
what she calls her vaginal kung fu up to 5 times a week and
Vaginal
claims that the
kung
effects
fu.
of having a vice-like
When she
vagina
queefs, it goes.
are miraculous.
It strengthens the pelvic floor. It eliminates urinary
That's how
incontinence.
Prince got
It
that-
also increases
sound.
their ability to enjoy
Yeah.
sex. Women can
Sample.
ejaculate across the room with a strong PC muscle. It can
Nice.
create this
Okay.
lift in the whole system. I've had clients
It's pee,
who were
bro.
Botox
It's just
users
pee.
stop using Botox
Right.
because the lines on their face began to be erased.
And experts are throwing their weight behind
I
some
don't
of
think
these
that's the
claims.
Yeah.
I
All right,
do
So if you
Lines
work
on your-
out,
strengthening the vaginal
so if you
muscles
work
is a
out your
good one.
vagina,
It
it'll
can
fix
help
your
with
face
sexual
wrinkles.
Satisfaction for both partners. And
seems
it can
legit.
help
Just
with
stopped at fixing
prevention of prolapse. So I think that she's opening up a door
Oh, nice.
to women
Oh,
exploring
she's closing the door.
the sensuality and the power of the vagina.
All right,
And
pause this.
It is something that's so
I'm not going to
the
trust this
fuck?
doctor. 'Cause I
Yeah,
think-
no, I'm not
yeah,
trusting
we'll go with
this.
science now. That's the one way to get urine prolapse. Like I can figure that's just
Man.
Jesus.
Yeah, I
What the fuck?
don't get it.
Vag so tight, but she can't control her bladder.
Oh shit. Zach, why can't you just do Kegels?
She could give birth in 10 seconds flat, though.
The baby comes out smushed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
just a
imagine the
flat
kid's
baby.
head.
It's a pancake head.
I imagine like in the Looney Tunes cartoons when people would get like run over by steamrollers and they would just like
I was more imagining like a lemon juicer.
oh yeah.
Now I'm seeing the baby come out like just floating down to the ground, flat. You know, like
I'm glad
Paper
to
Mario
agree.
taking damage.
Yeah, Jay Jonas is like, can't you just do Kegels?
No,
Yeah, do
you
Kegels.
have, you have to be able to lift the surfboard with your snatch. That's what you have to be able to do.
Why? What kind of industrial fucking power tools are you using to masturbate with?
Who wants to see a party trick? Let
I
me
mean,
pick
lift
this
the
keg.
table with
You guys need me to move the keg? No need to roll that son of a bitch. I got you. Come here.
I brought my CDs
Fix
with
it up
me.
by the
Where are
tab.
they? Up under my snatch.
It's a whole new meaning to keg stand.
Fuck. How to do a coffee enema.
Well, she could boof that way
No.
too, though. Very easily.
If step one isn't don't.
Hello, everybody. Rain
Then they're wrong.
Florence.
Oh my
Hi.
goodness.
Today I want to show you
Something.
step by step how I do a coffee enema. Yes,
Where are you living
behold
at?
the power of the
Ecuador.
It
coffee
looked like
enema.
that when I was
Ecuador,
Coffee
yeah.
enemas are great for detoxing your entire body. They target your liver. Our liver works
No, it doesn't.
hard
They probably have
every
a
single day.
Not
a
your
kitchen name for
liver.
Blanca S. Loco.
And it has toxins that
She's a
kind of
walking
get stored in
skeleton,
our
for
liver,
fuck's
in our
sake.
gallbladder.
Hey,
The
man.
coffee enema helps to purge all of that out. It's kind of like cleaning house, if you will. What I like to do first is drink
Lube up your
a couple
butthole.
bottles of water before
I don't know how I
start the
feel about like
process. That way I'm nice and hydrated. That way the coffee
like a bad
enema will
idea.
do its job effectively. If you try to do
Let
the
her do
coffee
it.
enema
Just let it
when you're not
happen.
hydrated,
I've never seen a white praying mantis before.
make sure
But...
you grab a bottle
This
of
is a snuff
water.
film. Is she going to do it on camera and then she's gonna have a heart
Just grab you
attack and
some
all that kind of
organic
thing?
coffee and
Yes,
By the way,
is.
Billy,
just watch
she
my
also
video.
bites
You'll
a certain
find
head
out how
off when she's done
wonderful
copulating.
and how great a coffee enema
Probably.
really is. I'm going to
She
show you
didn't
how to
care,
prepare the
really.
coffee for a coffee enema. Basically, you want organic coffee, if you can find it. You need about
But organic
2
coffee.
tablespoons in
That went over
2
it.
cups of water.
All right, skip to about.
Yeah, stick it up your butt. Enough of this.
Okay, I just wanted to show you what
1
it
minute,
looks like
50
when it's boiling.
There we go.
Some people like it.
Some people like it.
Oh no.
Get into the fetal position and start crying. Oh, she's letting the lever go. Here it comes. Bring on the coffee.
Is it still hot?
I
I
hope.
think all the solution is inside me, so I'm going to shut my valve off here.
That's the sound of her shutting off her
Remove
valve.
the nozzle from my bottom end. And now I'm just gonna lay here, and you can lay however
Die.
you want to. Some people like to lay on the left side and on the right side.
How do you not immediately shit coffee out of your ass?
Right?
She must have been doing like the butthole workout. She was putting like a surfboard up her ass.
Gurgling in your stomach.
Yeah,
I'm
she
not
was
gonna.
doing the previous one.
I had some comments I was gonna make, but I imagine that that's just a little bit too much information from me. So I'm just gonna say, like, yeah, wouldn't that just all come out like immediately?
Yeah, we've seen Jackass. We know what happened when Steve chugged beer up his ass. It all came out. So
My
Like,
naive
anything you stick
brain.
up there with pressure behind it.
My naive brain was just chuckling at that, and then all of a sudden my adult lizard brain kicked in, and I went, "Ha! Oh!"
Yeah, hey. Wouldn't that just all come out?
Oh, there it goes.
Might have enough time to make it to the bathroom.
I
Oh,
think the
man.
problem is you named someone Rain.
Yeah.
Fucking A, right?
Now
They're
go
gonna be
toast.
weird.
You got to go pour the topping for the toaster strudel in the toilet.
I didn't say that.
How is she alive? Like I guess she's barely alive. But how is she
It's still
alive?
alive.
this woman has stuck a vagina. I mean, stuck a cucumber
She
in her
stuck
vagina.
a vagina.
Vagina.
In her vagina.
She stuck a vagina in a cucumber.
Yeah.
It's hotter than it looks.
Chili pepper that you can find on Pornhub.
Yeah. Yeah, she
I
did put a
wouldn't.
chili pepper up her butt.
Yeah.
I encourage everyone to go see it.
Chocolate rain. Oh,
How did that go, by the way?
Well, you know how like that video we saw of the dude hugging the potential school shooter was heartwarming? This video is butthole warming. It's amazing. Check it out.
No. I'm talking about her sticking a fucking hot pepper in her snatch. Like, how did that go?
Oh no, she put it up her butthole.
Okay, how did that go?
Pretty well if you're me.
I'm imagining every
I mean,
person
for
who's
her.
ever touched their eyes after cutting peppers and just like what that must feel like.
That's a spicy butthole.
Oof. Capsaicin doesn't like mucous membranes, man. Does not.
Mm-mm.
You don't have any mucous membranes in your butt. Just Rain Florence killed hers.
I mean, we're watching her put coffee in her ass right now, so I mean, it's all open season.
She wouldn't do any of that pumpkin spice shit. That shit's gross.
Yeah, right.
Pish posh.
Wonder, was she using like French roast or hazelnut?
Italian.
Bozo said
That's right, Billy.
She's
She's
trying to reverse the process of Kopi Luwak. That's what she's trying to do.
She's of like a very like. Well, she's like a non-wasteful person, so I imagine she does drink the coffee afterwards. Just saying.
Oh God, if that's true, I'm killing myself.
Well, she drinks pee, so I wouldn't surprise me.
Fair.
My favorite.
It's better than my piss. Nutty.
So I don't want to play the rest of it, but
What a
you can
life.
the rest of it is
Yeah,
her
no.
shit this out. So
Yeah. I miss
let's
the
go
old
to
private
Pumping
shows.
Iron. Oh yeah.
Right.
If we can get a couple more people on the $6 reward Patreon, we'll do some more private shows. We haven't been able to do them in a while because we don't have anybody for that
Give
tier.
us money.
So if you go on our Patreon, sign up for $6, you'll see all the past private shows
or more,
and then we'll do some more. And those got really, really bad. Good for y'all.
$6 or more, people.
Let's do it.
So we got to see KingCobraJFS thumping iron.
Oh, King Cobra is the man.
So I'm gonna begin and end the show with an awkward boner. Awesome. Look at how Rain is looking at us right now. Like that's a come hither stare with coffee in her butt.
No, it is not.
Come here, big boy.
Why
See
is
what
it
I do with a
always
chili
ass
pepper.
play with her?
Are you complaining?
Yes. If you're
fuck
sticking peppers up your ass, yes, I'm complaining.
You shouldn't be
Everything hurts
complaining. The only person who should complain is her, and she has zero
And her
fucking
doctor.
complaints.
And her
She's her own doctor. Why do you think she thought? Why do you thought she thought eating nothing but fruit for fucking years would be a good idea? You think she has a doctor?
That's why she moved to Ecuador. She's like, I can become a doctor here just by saying I am. I put a D on my goddamn fucking business card. What's up?
That one dude from Right Wing Watch is going to mistake that D for meaning Democrat and waterboard her in front of her family.
But then the R and then try to resuscitate her.
She's just going to suck all the water up with her butthole and survive.
Like SpongeBob.
We got that thumping iron, David.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Woo, look at that chest.
I know you think that you up at it now.
Working out. What's up, YouTube?
I'm glad you haven't upgraded your camera since 1992, fucking Cobra.
They're fucking.
Does that say Bandy Cam down there somewhere?
I'm not in a rush to date or have sex at this point because I've been.
Yeah, no one's in a rush to have a date or have sex with you and your fucking googly eyes. You look like my fucking dog.
You need twins to get the full effect anyway with your eyes.
This is the guy who should really be going for polygamy.
But look at these biceps, YouTube. Look at
Fuck
them.
yeah.
Look
Get
at
'em.
my gorgeous biceps.
Put on some oil. What the fuck?
Is this some like deleted footage from the Elephant Man?
No, this is King Cobra. This guy is awesome.
And he could look at both his biceps at the same time.
Damn right he can.
What is that one eye doing?
My biceps are
Whatever the
bigger.
fuck it wants.
Treat the ladies. Has a cult following on YouTube.
He can stare at both of his forearm tattoos at the same time too. That's nice.
You know,
Alright.
that's what I'm saying. Oh, look at this narcissist. I'm like, fuck you.
He's got to
dude.
keep his hands
How
busy.
are you a narcissist? You're not. You're 22 and you're bald. How the fuck did that happen?
Dude, he's keeping his hands busy so he won't exacerbate his wanker scab.
Oh my
Fair.
god, YouTube.
Oh my god,
Look at these
YouTube.
fucking biceps.
And I
Is he still
can't.
making content?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does live streams like every day.
Biceps are
Oh
like.
god.
Don't worry about biceps. Whoa! I thought that eye was just gonna shoot out and go pinging across the room for a second.
Is he actually flexing? I can't tell.
He's trying to. He's trying to flex his delts.
Good college try.
I'm not saying I could
What
do
are you-
better, but
I
you don't
can't.
see me making YouTube videos about my body either.
Jealous.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
really,
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
mean to be mean, but
Ladies, that's how he goes
like
to
I
town.
said, if chicks reject
He gets
me,
all up in
that's
that.
their fucking
That is his
loss,
vinegar
dude.
strokes right there.
You want to date some scrawny ass piece of shit, dude, that treats you like crap.
Okay, we gotta find a hooker, but have sex with them, and just have like a fucking webcam on her forehead to capture the vinegar strokes. Because I want to see the face.
All these girls out here that want like a dude whose eyes are looking in the same direction and, you know, don't have a constant scab on their dick.
What kind of building do you live in, bro? What the fuck is going on here?
What are those?
I can't tell what movie he's in. Yeah, those are 15s.
Brother.
Yeah.
What are you going to do when he unleashes those 24-inch pythons on you?
Fuck with you.
Oh, no, he did that.
When a woman rejects you, that's the attitude you have. Little
He
stupid
did
ass
it.
bitch, I don't fuck with you.
Put those 12-pounders down before you hurt yourself.
That's a really lame song, but I'm just saying.
It is not a lame song. Big Sean.
This is the guy that woman
He made it
needs
lame.
to lift by his dick.
He did.
This is the guy she needs to lift up by his dick. That would be
Yeah.
Yeah.
While he's holding the weights.
Hook those two up.
I imagine she could pull the wanker scab right off his dick. That's how powerful that badge is.
Oh, they would
Fix 'em
have
all
these
up.
with kids.
Full
'Cause
cardboard
her
box.
face looks like an old freaking Jolly Rancher. So
It'd just be a flat version of this guy.
That's it, Frankie.
All right, let's head into next topic.
Just show him his ass shaking over and over again.
oh, it's the Christian youth group again.
How'd I get into this situation? She must give me something I need.
Head.
I find myself being drawn to
Next topic. No.
Is that Neil Breen?
I don't know who that was. All I know is that was really sad.
Yeah, that was a sad addition.
Oh god, no. That I've been watching too much Chris Chan to be able to deal with that now.
I don't even know what I would just.
Normally, Billy tries to at least make it to the chorus just to give it a fighting chance. He couldn't even fucking do it.
No, the sad I'm not gonna ever get laid, I want to get married guy right now with watching all the Chris Chan, Weston Chandler videos has been really fucking me up right now. Sonichu. Google Sonichu and then watch his fucking deep documentary and then try to watch.
Yeah, they apparently identify as trans now. Last I knew.
I haven't got that far into the documentary. I'm only on like episode
That's more
7 or 8.
shit. Like the only reason I got anywhere close to the whole Christian thing was because like that particular thing came up one day, and then I went back and looked at all the Christian shit.
He's not transgender. He's trans-dimensional gendered at the same time.
It's yeah.
Yeah,
It's Christian Chandler now.
Yeah, he's like I think like alien. I'm not sure. It's just a gaggle of crazy as that person is. Like
Yeah,
he's
it
been
is a
crazy for a
fucking
while.
whirlwind. It is a whirlwind from start to finish.
Yes. Watch that show. That's what I recommend. Everyone do that.
Wait. All right, so that's pretty much it for today. So yeah, I don't think Santa Smell has a show today. I think she told me that she's taking a break next week. But next week we're gonna go to a later time, which is 3 o'clock, so that way they can go early and that doc's not up so fucking late. And so next week we're gonna be at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or whenever they're able to get off. So
pretty soon we're gonna be airing at like 4 a.m. in Japan or some shit, right?
We're gonna pick a different time zone each week, and then you guys try to find us.
Yeah. Here he is.
So what I'm also going to do is for everybody who is fuck you. So what I'm going to do is for everybody who is already a Patreon and you guys want to see the post private shows that we've done before.
Previous private shows.
Previous private shows. I'm not going to make those available for all the Patreons, but any newer private shows we're going to still be at. God damn it, Billy! I swear to. You know what? We're playing that Billy Bounce video.
You're retarded. I don't care. I fucking like
Billy.
it.
Shut up. Billy.
I recorded the first edition, which was an inferior edition.
Yeah. Anyway, that will be available for all Patreons. But going further, if we get more.
Come on, G-Man.
Tell me some more about our Patreon.
All of our Patreons.
Yeah. I'm gonna take your Nintendo away if you don't stop.
Hope you guys like the new intro.
No, I fucking love it.
So, again, all that will be available. Okay, I'm not saying anymore, but all that's going to be available for everybody. So,
for you Patreons. My little Patreons.
Got fucking
love y'all.
Goddamn mouth.
Oh, big on the South Carolinian.
It will.
Relentlessly.
Dag nabbit.
All right, go ahead and close this out, Bran.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. If you guys also want to become Patreons, the way to do that is down below in the description. We have not one but two Patreons. Ours, of course, and for Bull. So support us both. Supporting Bull is also supporting this channel. There's also a way, if you don't want to fuck around and become a Patreon, you can hit the join button, and you'll get some cool little emojis. Those are nice. You can see some other content, post shows, things of that nature, pre-shows, whatever you want to call it. Also, we do have Teespring down available if you want to check out some of our merch there. That's there. The Amazon affiliate link, like I always say. Don't even fucking pretend for 1 second like you don't buy shit off Amazon. It doesn't cost you anything extra to use our link, so don't be a cunt. Just use our link. All of our social media stuff is down below. Our website, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, all that, link down below. And yeah, a bunch of links to support those who support us, because once again, supporting those who support us is supporting us. It's a lot of support. And just like whatever underwear Billy's wearing to keep those big Puerto Rican cheeks in, takes a lot of support. And with, I think, our social blade now rocketing to the goddamn moon, I want to thank everyone for being here on the show, for watching. Subscribe, ring the notification bell, and we'll keep our fingers crossed YouTube lets you know when we go live. And yeah, fuck yes, I think that'll do it for the 3-year show.
And if swear words hurt your feelings, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, just fuck off. Fucking die.